So you're actually wear 3 hats in this film. You're director, producer, writer. I mean, is that actually something that's a little bit harder, or do you actually like wearing all those 3 hats?
That's easier. I like being behind the camera because it allows me to really focus on the actors and the energy of them. So, no, I like that very much.
So I was just talking to Tyler Perry, and he said he's a little bit of a control freak. So that's why he likes directing, producing, and writing. I mean, how was it actually working with him?
He was amazing. I mean, very, very humble man, and you know, just especially for all that he's accomplished. And he really cares about his actors and his actresses, and he really makes a environment where you feel comfortable to not only be yourself, but to just play around with different things that have to do with your character. And
actually, this story I thought was actually relatable to maybe people of our generation, a younger audience, because I feel like, you know, there's always that.
When you say your generation, you talking about you and her, or
yeah, me and her.
Okay, all right, just checking. I just wanted to be sure who you're talking about. Okay, okay, all right, Fernando.
You know, the grass always looks greener on the other side, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so where did it kind of come from?
This story is just, I just wanted to do this cautionary tale. I wanted to raise some awareness and consciousness of people who are, you know, in relationships and feel like they want to cheat. You know, you really need to think about it before you step out that door. So that's where this moment came from.
And actually, Jurnee, this was actually was this kind of your most raciest kind of sexual role to date that you played?
I think it's my most adult role to date. No, it's definitely a stretch for me. It's unlike any character I've really done before.
We have $1 billion walking in and out of these offices looking for love.
Judith?
We have a standard to uphold. That blouse, it's telling it all.
So does your dress.
What's wrong with my dress?
Can you even breathe?
I think I kind of bring the comic relief a little bit to the film. It is really heavy and it deals with a lot of temptation, more so on the female side, where I think people really always tend to go in films on the male side and talk about how, you know, guys are a certain way. This kind of flips it a little bit.
I was speaking with Jurnee, and she said that this was kind of a little bit different type of film for her. She's used to playing, you know, something a little bit more younger base, you know? How was it actually working with Jurnee for the guys?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I really can't say enough good things about her. She's a tremendous actress. She's fantastic. She's someone that's so generous. You know, when you're working with her, she gives you so much, but then she allows you to give back so much. And the chemistry that we had was just, it was pretty instant because she just is so generous. So it was fantastic.
Definitely. She is such the professional. You know, you can tell that she's really about her craft. She shows up prepared. She's a generous actor. She's not selfish. It was really fun to work with Jurnee.
Why am I wasting my time helping old men get a date? Yeah, I can get out and start my own practice. Be a marriage counselor, I'd be on my way.
Right now, you don't need to be thinking about that.
She's cute too.
Yeah, and that helps also.
How was your scene with Jurnee when she kind of comes home and kind of attacks you like an animal?
Oh man, that was you know what? This movie, it's so intense and dark, but that was one of the funnest scenes that we got to do because it was more light. You know what I mean? And it was funny, and yeah, we definitely had fun with that scene.
And what kind of advice would you give to somebody that's being tempted?
Boy,
make a movie.
Right.
You need to chill out.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know, water your own grass and you're good.
Right. Yeah, the 80-20 rule, sometimes that 20% is not nearly as important as that 80%. And, you know, sometimes you're looking for that perfect person, but when you have somebody that fulfills you 80% of the time, most of the time, to go for that 20% could be crazy detrimental to your healthy thing. So, yeah. Most women can't handle the kind of emotion that I bring.
He gonna take you straight to hell.